Hey, it's Bob Massi, Facebook Live. Sorry the last couple weeks I have not sent anything out. Actually, having problems with my phone, so I'm using Maritz's phone here. I don't know what's going on, but hey, this time of the year, those of us who live in the desert, but this applies to people all over the country, we always get questions about, does homeowners insurance cover storm damage? Now, let me explain to you that everything we're going to talk about today is in generalities because the language in your homeowner's insurance is what's going to actually prevail on these type of issues. But generally speaking, let's say there's a monsoon here in the desert in Las Vegas and it blows trees down in your backyard and it damages your patio. The answer is, in most all cases, your homeowner's insurance will cover the damage to your patio or to the house, and also pull the trees out, the debris from the trees and things of that nature, because it was caused by wind and the storm, and generally speaking that's covered. But let's take a scenario where a tree falls down on your patio, there's no storm, and the cause of that was because you didn't properly maintain the tree. That over the years, you never had it basically at any time trimmed or taken care of, and as a result of that, if that falls and lands on the patio, then the bottom line is the insurance company could say that we as the homeowner was negligent, and as a result of that negligence, they would not cover it. So it's fact driven. Now, what about if there's water that comes into your house as a result of a flood? Well, first of all, remember, homeowners insurance does not cover flood. There's no flood insurance through your homeowner's policy. You have to go online. It's a federal coverage, and you could buy separately, just like earthquake insurance, you could buy separate flood insurance. But let's say it rains real heavy, comes through your house, and it damages your carpet, okay? Again, generally speaking, the homeowner's policy would cover the damage to the carpet and replacing the carpet, or drying the carpet out, things of that nature, because under the language in your homeowner's insurance, it covers that. Now, what happens if the scenario is the tree blows over and falls and smashes your car, okay, as a result of wind and storms? Well, two things. First of all, would you quit it with your nose? What, she's over here and she's rubbing, what, you got allergies or something? Boy, you're so annoying, Maritza. Anyway, the bottom line is, what we're dealing with on that is you have your car insurance comprehensive that would kick in, and also your homeowner's insurance. So essentially, both of the insurance companies try to work out who's going to pay what. Now, because if it's from a storm, most likely the homeowner's insurance will pay the damage to the car, but then you also have the issue, if you're still paying on the car, how much value will they give you for purposes of replacing the car, and that gets into very disputed idea of the value of the car. Just like in a personal injury case, that's one of the biggest problems we have is, if it's totaled, how much is the insurance company going to pay? Now, the thing that you have to watch for is the language of the policy. So when you buy your homeowner's policy, you should ask your insurance agent to sit down and go over storm issues, wind issues, tree issues, flood issues, or water issues, breaking of the pipe. For example, what if a pipe breaks in your house? Does the insurance cover it? A lot of different issues on that. Again, how many years has it been there as a result of wear and tear? Will they come up with something? Because insurance companies, no disrespect, in most cases, if they could get out of paying you or not paying everything they should, they will. And historically what happens, you must contact your homeowner's insurance immediately. Like with the storms coming in Vegas in the last few days, call your homeowner's insurance the next day or that day and say, I got to put a claim in. They will assign an independent insurance adjuster to come out, generally, and assess the situation, and then start putting values on damage to the house, damage to the car, damage to the backyard. For example, what happens if you have a tree in your backyard close to the wall, the tree blows over from the wind and damages the wall and your neighbor's backyard? Now you get into which policy will cover. Logic tells you your policy should cover it because it started on your property. But these are the tricky things you get into when you talk about storm and rain and water and broken pipes and things like that. It's complicated for me because It's the language of the contract that dictates everything. And like in anything else, you have deductibles on your policy. So pull out your policy, take a look at it. If you have questions, I do review policies for people whenever they want me to, just to make sure you understand what you have and what you don't have. Look for what's excluded and have a clear understanding. Go to our website, massiandmassi.com. That's MASSIANDMASSI.com. Our office number is 702-870-1100. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week.